Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sterling High School, where Channel 19 will present you a Colonial Conference matchup between the Sterling Lady Knights and the Haddon Township Hawks. Frank McClose is joined by Mr. Schulz and Nick Dodd. Now, Mr. Schulz, Haddon Township's coming in this game. They're 10-2, playing great ball so far, looking for the upset tonight. What do they have to do to upset Sterling?
I think one thing Haddon Township wants to do, and again, when you look at this Haddon Township team, great tradition, great rivalry that's developed here. But if you're Haddon Township, I think you want to slow the game down, get things in your half-court offense, move the ball around. They're the type of team that's going to pass the ball 6, 7 times a game, times in a half-court offense. Try to get the defense out of position. If they're able to do that, get Bella Preziosi or Sarah DeSink open for the three. That's how they're going to beat the Sterling team.
Now, Nick, on the other hand, Sterling's coming to this game. They're undefeated. They're playing great in the conference, great overall. What do they have to do to keep it up?
Well, I think Sterling tonight just has to, play hard. They have a good record now, 10-0 overall. Haddon Township's a tough team. I think they just have to play smart tonight. Do right things, play tough defense, and swing the ball around offense. I think it'll be a good game for them.
Well, that is going to do it for our pregame show. Stay tuned for live action in the starting lineups here on Channel 19.
We would like to extend a warm welcome to our neighbors from Haddon Township. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Hawks. At forward, freshman number 2, Katie Burns. At guard, senior number 3, Sarah DeSink. At guard, freshman number 4, Alexia Carr. At guard, freshman number 5, Bella Preziosi. And a forward, senior number 20, Kelly Roach. Starting lineups for your Sterling Lady Knights. At forward, a sophomore, number 12, Jenna Scully. At forward, a sophomore, number 50, Leilani Naomi Carter. At guard, a senior, number 4, Erica Hoffman. A junior number 23, Anissa Sanchez. And guard, a junior number 20, Tyra Satchel. The coaches, Chris Sterling, Matthew Pearson, Chris Jones, Tim McDonald, and Ken Lennox. The head coach, Jake McDonald.
Welcome back, everyone. You had just heard the starting lineups for both sides. Frank McClose joined courtside by Nick Dodd and CJ Hertz. Guys, tonight we're in for a very good matchup. Both teams top of their division in the conference. Going to be a real physical game. What do you guys expect to see from both sides?
Expect to see a good shooting performance by both sides tonight. I mean, Haddon Township, well known for shooting, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a really good all-around game. I mean, both teams are real well coached and well put together. Sterling's undefeated. Haddon Township only has 2 losses so far. It's going to be a good one.
Looks like we're about to get things underway with Leilani Naomi Carter going to be jumping for Sterling. And looks like we're going to have Katie Burns for the Haddon Township Hawks. We are underway with Sterling controlling the tip-off. Down low to Leilani Naomi Carter for 2.
Carter with a nice left hand there. Gets Sterling a good 2-0 lead.
That's what you want to see. You want to score early and score often.
Sterling going to start out with, looks like a 3-2 matchup zone against Haddon Township.
And Township running their offense. A lot of ball movement early on.
Yeah, Haddon Township really known for ball movement and getting the shot they want to get, not settling for less.
Good job by Sterling to hold up the defense. Having trouble finding
3 ball. 3 goes in for Katie Burns.
Tyra trying to look, hits Erica on the wing.
It's like Anissa slashing across the middle, trying to find an opening.
Looking to try to get Erica Hoffman down low. Satchel going to take it herself. Rebound by Carter, puts it out with the left hand. Rebound by Haddon Township.
Carter with the good board there, just couldn't convert on the offensive rebound.
Alexia Carr with the rebound, bringing up the ball for the Hawks.
I think offensive rebounds can be key tonight. Hopefully Sterling gets a few more, cashes in some points.
Kick ball going to stay Haddon Township ball. Sterling doing a good job controlling the inbound.
Got a zone defense set up.
Good ball movement there.
Passes. We're going to have a travel on Alexia Carr. As you watch, 4 passes from the Haddon Township. That's something we're going to see a lot of tonight. A lot of ball movement from Haddon Township. And that's what they do. They swing the ball around, find that opening, and they convert.
Both teams are real well with moving the ball around. Sterling, obviously, as you've seen so far, they've already been moving around the last few offensive possessions. Township doing the same.
Sterling trying to look something up. There's Scully from the baseline and buries it. Her first points up tonight.
It's good to see a nice outside shot by Jeff Scully to start off the game.
It's going to be a 3 if it goes in. Tipped. That's going to stay Haddon Township ball.
You see a replay of Jenna Scully's baseline jumper.
And there's a bucket for Kelly Roach.
Tiger sets something up, finds Carter on the post and fouled.
Here's a look at the last attempt. Leilani going down low.
Neither team really both have size advantages, but if Carter can get on the block and get fouled a few times, gets to the line.
Foul was on Katie Burns, her first, team's first.
Yeah, like you said, CJ, it's it's really good to see Carter go up, draw the foul, get 2 free throws. It's going to be key tonight as well.
Leilani, a 37% free throw shooter. Sophomore, averaging 5 points per game. Misses on the second one, but Lisa Sanchez getting up.
And we're going to stay down here, white ball.
Good defense by Sterling to get in front of the girl and knock her out. Erica Hoffman going to inbound it. Down low to Carter.
Good entry pass by Tyra.
Now it's going to go Haddon Township ball. There's a look at it one more time. Great job by Leilani to get open and put it up. Can't convert.
I would definitely keep feeding Carter, especially doing a real good job, finding good looks to the basket, just needs to convert.
Leilani can do a great job down low with that height advantage she has as we see a 3. Rebound by Sanchez, and we got a transition. Sterling with numbers. And there's Tyra Satchel for her first basket.
Tyra Satchel, a very good player on the Sterling team. She was on varsity last year. She returns this year. We're going to have her for one more year next year as well.
Here we go again, a lot of passes from Haddon Township. Also, another thing we've been seeing is Haddon Township likes to take that open 3 as we see it right there. That's going to be white ball. Just look at our last basket. Sterling does a great job in transition with the numbers, but Satchel decides to keep it herself.
Erica Hoffman bring the ball up, look to set something up. Try to get a good shot.
Erica Hoffman trying to set a screen.
She's got a Scully open in the corner. Let's take that jumper.
There's a travel on Tyra Satchel. Here we go for Haddon Township. Down low, opening.
Good pass by number 5, Bella
Barosi.
That's a nice look right there. You know, that's what,
It was a really
what ball
good look.
movement does for you. You find the open person on the block.
And talking to Coach McDonough before the game, she said Haddon Township's a very physical team, and they do a great job at finding the opening person. As Carter misses off her jump shot, Haddon Township going to slow it down right here, run their offense.
Sterling's still playing the 2-3 zone.
Looks like Haddon Township looking for Roach down low.
Haddon Township really patient on the offensive end, waiting for a good shot.
Yeah, they're not rushing any shots here. They're looking to get an open one.
There's Sarah Chinkwe for 3.
That's her second 3.
Says here she's considering Widener, Arcadia, and Chestnut Hill to play basketball. So she's definitely going to be a threat tonight.
She's averaging 14 points per game, along with 3 steals. Captain of this Lady Hawk squad last year. She was the MVP in the Group 1 state final.
That's definitely someone you might want to cover if you want to take some open shots.
Good point, Nick. Right now she's got 2 threes. She's playing really good. There's another 3. Haddon Township is throwing these 3 balls up here.
Haddon Township only shooting 23% from the field, but they're still going to chuck it up there.
One thing Sterling's got to work on is the rebounding. That's one thing that's really hurt them in the past. Good block by Tyra Satchel. Going to call jump ball. It's going to stay with Haddon Township. Sub going to come in. Dylan Dreschler going to come in for Leilani Nayon Carter.
Yeah, Frank, you're saying rebound's really important. I know Carter's one girl that has a lot of size. I think Dylan Dreschler has some size too. She could also get some boards.
There's Chinkwe again for 3 and buries it.
Timeout.
And Coach McDonald's going to get a timeout.
By Sterling, full timeout. So look at it right one more time. The sink open in the corner as Sanchez couldn't find her, and she makes her 3rd 3.
She's on fire to start off so far.
Definitely, she has 9 points of Haddon Township's 12.
Here's the keys to the game, according to Coach McDonald. She says that execute on offense. Like I said earlier, rebounding is one thing that's really been bothering them early on. And the transition points, that's going to be a big one. Sterling's always been a team that's been able to transition perfectly, and you got to convert, as we saw earlier with Tyra Satchel. She got that rebound, ran it down the court, and they got those transition points. So those are the 3 keys to the game to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, Sterling has a lot of fast players in the team. You know, getting some fast break points would be really key.
Very high-scoring first quarter. Recently, the first quarter's been pretty low scoring. I believe this is Sterling's first home game in a couple weeks. They've
Yeah, I think so too, Frank.
been away, did a great job on the road. Now they're trying to keep their home win streak going.
It's good to pick up some victories on the road.
So back to action here. Good job by Coach McDonald to call that timeout, get the girls set up. It's only a 12-7 game. It's nothing too crazy. Sanchez looking to drive. Deep 2. Dreschler going to get the rebound.
It's good hustle by Dylan Dreschler to go out and get the rebound. Set up another play.
Dreschler's one of those girls that's going to be big with those rebounds, and I don't think Jenna Scully knew that pass was coming to her. There's a turnover for Sterling.
It looked like a little bit of miscommunication. I think she thought that Tyra was going to cut to the basket. She kind of stayed back. at the three-point line.
Roach gonna drive now, dish it off to Perosi. Tipped around, and there's the rebound by Sanchez. Here we come in transition. Satchel thought about taking it. Two ball, rims out.
Good hustle by number 4 there, Alexia Carr.
Coach Mulligan telling the Haddon Township girls slow it down as we're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Sterling down 12-7 to Haddon Township.
Sterling switching to a man-to-man defense, trying to show Haddon Township a few looks.
Good no-look pass by Perosi.
The man-to-man's a smart thing to do here. You know, they're down by 5. McDonald decides to switch the defense up. It's going to be tough for Haddon Township to score.
Rebound by Scully. She's going to be fouled. She'll be shooting too. So look at it right here. Good move by Tyra Satchel and Jenna Scully getting down there and getting that rebound. Foul was on Kelly Roach. That is her first, the team's second. Scully makes the first. Sub coming in right now, we have, looks like Katie Burns goes out, and I can't see who came in for the Hawks.
There's Scully on her second and buries that one.
It's a good job to see Jenna Scully make those foul shots there. Foul shots are always the most important shots of the game.
Yeah. Sterling girls team especially doing a very good job on foul shots this year.
20 seconds to go. With the way Haddon Township's going, looks like they're going to try to hold for that last shot.
Sterling right now can't fall asleep. Definitely on a backdoor cut for an easy layup. Make him shoot a ball from the outside.
Looks like Township's having a little bit of trouble with this man-to-man.
Good steal by Tyra.
We got 4 seconds. Tyra got to put it up. Too hard. That's going to do it for the first quarter as Haddon Township leads Sterling 12-9. We're going to watch the cheerleaders right here. Here we go for the Colonial Liberty standings as we have Sterling on top, 8-0 in the conference, followed by the Bulldogs of Haddonfield, West Effort, Collingswood, Haddon Heights, and Overbrook. For the Colonial Patriots standings, we have Haddon Township leading 7-1 in the conference, followed by Paulsboro, Woodbury, Audubon, Gateway, and Lindenwold. Sterling only down 3 going into the second quarter. Guys, this isn't a game that's too far out of reach. What do you think Sterling's got to do right now to get back into this one?
Sterling's definitely going to defend the perimeter a little bit better and just keep on. The offensive game is not bad. I mean, they're doing a good job getting to the rim, find someone on the post. So I just think they got to keep it up.
It's a good job by Sterling to swing the ball around a little bit. Tough break there.
I think Sterling's just got to slow it down, run their offense, look for the opening and take it. It's one thing you've been seeing Haddon Township doing a great job is Erica Hoffman tips the ball away.
By Erica.
And here we go, transition.
Looks like Tyra lost it a little bit.
It's like Tyra thought she had Dreschler down low, but Haddon Township getting in the middle of that one.
Both teams already with a turnover each to start off the quarter. I think both teams shouldn't really be rushing the ball too much, especially Sterling. You know, slow things down on offense, try to find an open shot.
We're gonna have a travel before that shot.
Sterling on that particular play, Haddon Township, was running. Can't fall asleep on the backdoor baseline. Dude, good job defensively.
Haddon Township's one of those teams that can hurt you either way. They can hurt you on that backdoor cut, and also they do a great job shooting the 3.
There's Carter again on the block.
Off the glass. Here we go, Sanchez and 1.
Great move by
job,
Anissa.
Anissa Sanchez. Watch this again. Gets a rebound. Goes up and under with it.
We have one lady playing it. Here we go.
That was on Cassine Clements. Her first, team's third.
Could be a lane violation on Anissa.
Left too early. As soon as she let go of that, she knew that ball wasn't going in. Wanted to crash the boards.
Yeah, she just tried to follow her shot a little too quick.
Clements bringing the ball up now and running the offense. Haddon Township plays real slow, not like we see with Sterling, who's real fast-paced offense. They like to run it slow, wait for the opening.
Good. Looks like Erica Hoffman got a tip on that one. Playing really good defense on the Chinque.
It's like a foul there, but refs are letting them play a little, I guess.
Good floater over the bank for Tyra Satchel. Haddon Township looking to set something up here. Get a good shot.
Sterling's still playing the man-to-man defense.
3-point again, buried by number 5, Bella Parisi.
Haddon Township been shooting the ball well beyond the arc so far.
It's Haddon Township's 4th made 3.
Definitely not afraid to shoot it there, Nick.
Not at all. I think we're going to see a back-and-forth game this whole night. It's one of those games you got to think that it's going to be whoever wants it more is going to come out with it in the end.
And even though Sterling and Haddon Township only play each other once per year, it's always a really good matchup between the two teams.
It's always a big rivalry. It's a big rivalry with every sport. You see it all over with football, as we see another 3 right here. That shot's not going to count. Went off the beam of the basket. As we see if we can get it right here, you see it goes off that black beam.
Katie Burns in for Cassine Clements.
See if Sterling can set something up here.
As we see, Sterling going to try to run their offense right now, really slow it down. That's been working for them early on.
The move by Tyra.
Travel on Tyra.
See the replay here. Looks like she just took an extra step or two. It's a nice move, though. Good idea by Tyra Satchel.
Jenna Scully coming in for Dylan Dreschler.
I'll see a car bringing it up. Haddon Township.
Looking to get that good battle down low between.
So we got a foul here on Haddon Township, offensive foul.
There's a good battle going on between Bella Perosi and Tyra Satchel down low. We'll try to see it on the next time Haddon Township has the offense. Free ball by Satchel. They're going to call it out of bounds.
Wide open 3 by Satchel, just can't bury it.
Looks like Tyra Satchel's getting a little flustered right now. She's just got to calm down. Get a couple layups in.
Yeah.
Try to get her
Get
going.
the transition buckets going.
Yeah, Tyra being one of the star players on Sterling, she's just, like you said, Frank, she needs to calm down a little bit and get back to a normal game.
Great defense by Erica Hoffman there, not letting the Chinque shoot the 3.
Erica Hoffman's been doing a great job in her last couple games. As you see, getting a hand in the face right now, doing a great job on defense.
That was a great job getting her hand in her face. Really disrupting her vision for the basket.
Scully thinks about driving. We got Sanchez open in the corner. Cut down low. There's Scully with the shot now.
And sinks it.
Jenna Scully's been money so far. Making a couple shots in the corner.
6 points for tonight so far. Jenna Scully, a sophomore coming into this varsity coming in, never playing varsity before. And here we go, we got a turnover. Satchel gonna drive.
I think Satchel was trying to draw
Gets a
the
rebound.
Foul.
Can't draw the foul.
Refs really letting them play tonight.
Yeah, I think like big games like these, refs try to make the teams play a little bit more.
Yeah,
They don't
definitely.
call as
Make
many
it
fouls.
pretty interesting.
As you see, it's a tie game right now. They're not calling as
We're
much.
calling nothing cheap, yeah.
But once it starts getting out of hand, they see some cheap stuff going in. It's a good screen to open up for Kelly Roach as she knocks down a three.
It's the 5th 3-ball for Haddon Township tonight.
Sterling needs to play better perimeter defense. Really run out the shooter hard.
McDonald called for a timeout. Not sure if that was 30-second or 60 timeout.
And Sterling so far has been playing some really good defense. It's just,
Here we go. The comparison between the teams. Sterling, number 3 in South Jersey, won their last 10, beat big win against Gloucester Catholic in their Christmas tournament, offensively averaging 49 points per game, only letting up 30. Field goal percentage there at 35. For 3-point percentage, they're at 29. Now for Haddon Township, coached by Coach Mulligan, they won their last 2 in a row. Their 2 losses came to St. Joe's and West Effort, a West Effort team that Sterling has beaten earlier on in the season. Offensively, they're scoring about 50 points per game and only letting up 34. 3-point percentage is 23%, but as we see right now, they're way above 23% in this game so far.
I say these two statistics for the teams are very even.
Back to action out. Sterling want to get a nice bucket here.
I think that was a good timeout by Coach McDonald. Just
definitely.
Calm the girls down. They're still in it. Scully with the deep 2. Rebound by Sanchez. She's going to put it up. Draw the foul. She'll be shooting 2.
Sanchez has been doing a good job so far of drawing a couple fouls. It's her 2nd time to the line now. She keeps it up, and it'll help out this offense a lot.
Foul was on Sarah DeSink.
Free throws are important right now.
Team's 4th. Ooh, rims out. She's still got another one. 75% from the free throw line. That is a big one.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Nisa on her 2nd attempt. And
makes the 2nd.
So Sterling down by 2 here. About 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Looks like Dylan Dreschler's in the game now. That's going to be a 2 if it goes in. Foot was on the line. Rebound by Dreschler coming in the game, grabbing a big rebound.
Chance to tie the game here for
Good crossover by Tyra there. Just comes up a little short.
Slowing the ball down is Bella Perosi.
Oh, another walk here.
Good defense by Dreschler.
It was.
Yeah, you see Kelly Roach.
Dylan getting under the screen there. That was nice.
That's a very good job by Dylan. As we're close to a minute to go. Very back and forth game so far.
Dylan shot a little long. Tipped out by Jenna Scully.
That's going to be a Haddon Township ball.
If you look at that replay, it almost looks like Haddon Township may have touched that ball.
Yeah.
It's too tough to see.
One of those things that where the ref was standing couldn't really tell, but could go either way.
Good look by
There's a turnover.
Good look by the Chinkway there to find number 5, Perosi. Just a little out of her reach.
Gwen Smith's going to come in the game now for probably, I believe, Dylan Dreschler. So Smith in for Dreschler.
This is Gwen's first appearance of the game.
I think they're trying to bring Gwen in, hold for the shot, and try to get her the 3. Gwen, a very good 3-point shooter. And I think that might be what they're doing right now.
I've seen Gwen shoot before, and she is money behind the arc.
Job by Gwen.
It's a nice move by Gwen.
Tipped out.
Haddon Township just seeming to read that pretty good there.
Now Haddon Township's going to hold it. Go for that last shot. way hard off the glass. Getting the rebound. Going to be fouled.
Number 4, Alexia Carr is going to shoot 2 at the line.
Let's see who that foul is on. Foul is going to be on Anissa Sanchez. That's going to be her first.
Alexia Carr is just a freshman.
6 the first one.
Freshman guard averaging 7 points and 7 boards per game.
Second attempt.
Can't connect. We got 6 seconds.
He's trying to get one last shot here. Lisa Sanchez.
Just misses it. That's going to do it for the first half, as Haddon Township leads Sterling 19-16. Welcome back, everyone, where we are at halftime, where Haddon Township leads Sterling 19-16. As we're going to go to our leading scorers, we have Jenna Scully with 4 and Leilani Naomi Carter with 3. Now for Haddon Township, we have DeSink with 9 and Roach with 4. Foul trouble. There's no foul trouble for either side because Sterling only had 1 foul in the first half, and Haddon Township with 4. Now, guys, one thing Sterling's got to do is they got to guard on the perimeter, because right now there's 5. Haddon Township put up 5 threes.
Yeah, and that's something that you saw early on. Sterling had trouble guarding DeSink. Of course, you know, in the first quarter, DeSink got open on her own on the outside for the first 3, and then they were setting her up with the pick and getting her open. And boy, when she's got the wide open 3, she can really bury it. So things tightened up a little bit in that second quarter, but you know, on a downside, the type of game that's going on right now definitely favors Haddon Township. But on an upside, Sterling, with Haddon Township hitting 5 threes, is still only down by 3 going into the second half.
And we talked about this mostly in the first half when we were sitting behind you guys, Frank and Nick and CJ, and we noticed how a lot of traveling calls, more traveling calls and foul calls, and so the officials calling this very, very tight. Not in the foul department, but more or less in the turnover department.
So right now we're back to action at Sterling High School as we see there's Sarah DeShink making another one.
Yes, that easy shot she's left open for it. Sterling, from a defensive standpoint, you know, made them work at times, but there were too many times where they're left open for easy jump shots and easy threes, and that just can't happen against this Haddon Township team.
Nisa Sanchez with a long 2, no good, rebounded by Haddon Township.
This is where Haddon Township can wear you down. They get to miss the rebound. 5, 6 passes, very patient on the offensive end of the floor in their half-court offense.
Haddon Township, they're gonna keep passing, they're gonna keep running their offense till they find that opening.
Very patient offense, this Haddon Township offense. That's gonna be a foul on Tyra Satchel. Her first.
And one thing you see from this Haddon Township teams that you don't see from a lot of teams, even teams with ball movement, someone will get the ball underneath, and if it's a bad shot, an off-bounce shot, they'll kick it back out to the perimeter, move the ball around 3 or 4 more times so they find another open shot.
One thing Haddon Township can do is they can hurt you down low and they can hurt you on the perimeter, as we see the 5 threes so far in the game. See a lot of swing passes, waiting for that opening.
I'll tell you, that's not bad defense against DeSink by Erica Hoffman. That's just a great shot going away by Sarah DeSink. I mean, there's a reason why she was the MVP last year.
There's Jenna Scully with another one. Scully having herself a great game so far. There's her 8th point. I think Sterling just needs to run, do good on defense, get a couple turnovers, couple stops, and they'll get right back into this game.
And there's the turnover you needed, and that's going to be a foul against Haddon Township. Loose ball foul. So we take another look at Township's last basket, and Sarah DeSink right now doing everything inside the perimeter and outside the perimeter. She's doing it all.
And as I said, Erica Hoffman defended her about as well as you could defend somebody in that situation. That's just a great individual effort by DeSink.
And you saw right there before the foul, Sterling looked to get that fast break going. You had the foul to stop things. That's another thing Sterling needs is transition points. They haven't had a whole lot of them. They're going to need them in the second half.
There's going to be a foul on Haddon Township.
Foul, I believe, is going to be on Katie Burns. That's her second.
There's a deep 2 by Sanchez. And 1 for Leilani Nayon Carter.
And look at the positioning. She gets underneath the basket, boxing out. Haddon Township had no answer for her there, and she had the easy bucket.
Yeah, nice rebound, and also a good job putting it right back up. Sometimes, especially with the younger players, they'll try to put the ball on the floor. Didn't do that. Went up with the left hand for the nice soft touch, bank shot, and she's going to the line and make the old-fashioned 3. Or have an opportunity to make it, but misses.
That's what Sterling needs, something like that right there to get themselves back into this.
Something you didn't see a lot of in that first half was Sterling going down low to to Jenna Scully and Leilani Nayon Carter. They're starting to do that more in that second half. Or maybe that's an adjustment that Coach McDonald made in the locker room at halftime.
Here comes Sanchez in transition. Going to take it. Can't connect. There's Scully putting it up. Carter fouled. She'll be shooting too.
Yeah, and it seems like they're battling a little more down low in the paint. Right here, you see them get 1-2 rebounds. Leilani Carter right there, put the ball right back up, and again, she's going to the line. I think they only went to the line, 2 or 3 times in that whole first half, so that had to be something that Coach McDonald stressed in halftime, to get the ball down low and get the easy shots.
Leilani Nayon Carter now 1 of 4 from the line, missing her last 3 free throw attempts, and only a 37% free throw shooter.
Can't connect on either one. Sterling doing a good job defensively, though, in this second half. Got to be one of those things that Coach McDonald stressed at halftime. And there's a 3 for Sarah DeSink again. You've been hearing that name a lot tonight.
Again, coming off the play, off a pick, DeSink was open. Had nobody within about 3 feet of her.
Try to answer back. It's going to be over the back foul on Leilani Carter.
Yeah, DeSink coming off the pick.
Seen a lot of that tonight. She enters the game averaging 14.5 points per game. She's already eclipsed that. Is sitting at 15 points already, leading all scorers.
Yeah, and if you're guarding DeSink, you almost have to anticipate the pick coming your way.
But she is not afraid to shoot it at all. Trickles that one in. Does Bella Perosi.
Yeah, Perosi, our second leading scorer, really doing a nice job. Doing a quick first step with Sanchez coming out on her, guarding her tight.
Ball stolen by DeSink. And I believe Coach McDonald's going to call a timeout, and she does.
Good timeout right there with Haddon Township taking over the momentum in the game with the 3. The layup prior to this, and here, the nice steal right here by DeSink for the layup. What a complete player she is on the defensive end of the floor. She can handle the ball, and obviously we've said enough at this point about her ability to hit the 3.
And she was the MVP of the state final last season, obviously going to be a captain. The one thing that I noticed about this Haddon Township roster, they have 2 seniors and 3 freshmen in their starting 5. So this is a team that we're going to see a lot of in the next 3 years of the same starting 5, with the exception of the 2 graduating seniors in DeSink and Kelly Roach.
This is going to be a team that's going to have to watch out for them once the tournament comes. Definitely the way they're playing right now, they could definitely go back-to-back with Group 1 state championships.
And DeSink, if I remember correctly, I think it was a first-round playoff game that we ended up losing 4 years ago, 3-4 years. It was her freshman year, I believe. She basically ran the point and really hit the ground running as a freshman, as an impact player, and she's definitely the leader of this team.
Haddon Township now on a 11-4 run to start this second half to increase their lead to 10. Probably one of the biggest deficits that Sterling has faced all season, and even at home. You'll see a lot of 10-point deficits for the Lady Knights here at home.
And you mentioned how they're trying to get the ball down low. They're drawing some fouls, a little more than they had in the first half, but they have to make their foul shots.
It's like Tori Shakenwood's coming in now. I think another thing Sterling's got to do is they got to rebound. As they do, they get that rebound right there. No shot. Foul is going to be on Sarah DeSink. That'll be her second, the team's fifth. As Hoffman will inbound it. Now Tori going to run the offense right now for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, this is the time where you want to be patient. Wait for the good shot. Don't force anything if it's not there.
Close call right there. Carter will be shooting 2.
It's a fortunate bounce there for Sterling, going off a Haddon Township player and right into the arms of Leilani Naon Carter, unable to convert. Let's see if she can convert.
Yeah, that's just great.
The streak of free throws.
Great work down low by Carter, getting the initial shot, following it up with a second attempt there, getting fouled and going to the line.
Here's a big thing. That was just Sarah DeSink's third foul. So you got to expect Sterling really going to be bringing it to her now, trying to get her out of this game, because she is just killing Sterling right now with those 19 points. And Carter breaks her free throw streak. Looks like Sterling's going to press right now. Gets the turnover.
Good defense there by Anissa Sanchez.
And there goes Sanchez. She's going to take it. And she's just going to turn it over. It's like she couldn't get ball handling.
Yeah, that's what Sterling needs. Good defense, create the turnovers, and get something they haven't gotten all day, all night, is the transition points. That's what Sterling needs.
Down low to DeSink. And it just seems like everything she throws up is going in.
She's just got that good shooter's roll right there. Good bounce, knows where she is at all times.
11 points in this quarter for DeSink right now.
Shinkowitz going to drive. Puts it off the glass.
Nice drive there by Tori Shinkowitz, finding the open lane. Thought about taking that jumper in the beginning, but saw that opening and took it right to the hole.
DeSink going to be fouled. Here's a last look at the Sterling basket. Shinkowitz wanted to take that jumper, but decided against it. Foul was on Tyra Satchel. That is going to be her second, the team's third.
And that's just another way you can see DeSink as a complete player. Of course, she gets out open, they get on her close, then she can adjust, have that quick first step, drive to the hole and draw the foul.
She connects on both her free throws. Now Shinkowitz looking for the opening. Down low to Scully. That was a risky pass.
Yeah, nice job of DeSink with the help defense right there. Batting the ball away, getting a turnover.
Alexia Carr gets the basket.
And we talked about how they can do nice things down low, and it all started right there with great ball movement down low in the paint.
Satchel drawing that foul.
Yeah, look at this ball movement down low. You got the bounce pass right here for the easy layup. That's what Haddon Township does to you. You just can't be out of position away from the ball.
Foul was on Kassan Clements. That's her second. It's the team's seventh as Tyra Satchel converts on her first free throw, getting her first point of the quarter.
That's what Tyra Satchel's needed. The last couple shots she's been putting in, she hasn't been able to connect. So that's big for her right there to get those 2 free throws, try to get her rhythm back. As you see it right there, she's doing a great job on defense.
Yes, throwing up into pressure with the press defensively.
And there's the sink again.
She's unconscious right now.
Yeah.
Everything she's putting up, she's going in.
I think Sterling's got to take the ball to her. And Shinkowitz drawing the foul.
Yeah, and that's what Sinkowitz is doing there. You see DeSink pulling up. Nice soft jump shot. She's just got the hot hand tonight, no question about it. And Shinkowitz, of course, we're saying go at DeSink, and that's what she tried to do right there. And you could see DeSink is pulling off a little bit, not playing it as aggressively with the 3 fouls. And Shinkowitz takes advantage of the opportunity.
Shinkowitz misses on the first.
And
DeSink's coming out right now.
For 15 points in this quarter, 23 for the game. And we still have over a quarter of basketball left to play.
One thing Sterling that's been hurting Sterling tonight is not connecting on the foul shots. As Shinkowitz makes her second. Sign Clements bringing it up with speed.
Yeah, that's an evidence right there. They get the ball down low, didn't force anything, kicked it back to the outside. Now you're going to see them move the ball around the perimeter. Very patient. As patient in the half-court offense as any team you're going to see in South Jersey.
A traveling call against Haddon Township. This one could have gone. So watch the left arm. Could have been called either way. Could have been a foul, but they chose the traveling violation. Under 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Sterling trailing by 12 at home.
Shinkowitz with the 3. Ten seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see what Haddon Township's going to do. Looks like they're going to try to run a play. They got the opening. I think that was a good job by...
Good foul by Tyra.
By Tyra, yes, I agree.
Unfortunately, that's going to be her third foul, but you still stop the clock with 3.9.
Yeah, good foul. They try to open up the floor for Lexia Carr for a drive to the basket.
And that can't connect. That's going to be out on Sterling.
0.4 left, so it's going to have to be a
catch and shoot.
And not even.
Not even. Yeah. Throw it up there.
What do you need? About 0.7 to really catch and shoot?
Yeah. They needed an alley-oop. That's what they needed. But after the third quarter, Sterling down 38-26. We're going to watch the cheerleaders right here. I want to extend a congratulations to the cheerleaders who over the weekend placed first place in the Jackson Invitational. So congratulations to them and good luck this weekend as they compete at the Penn College Invitational. If you'd like to get yourself a DVD copy of this event or any event taped on Channel 19, all you have to do is make your checks payable to Sterling High School, attention Channel 19 with the name of event on it, $20 per event, $3 for mailing. With any questions, you can call 784-1333, extension 4119, or email at tkazaneski@sterling.k12.nj.us. Now guys, Sterling down 12 points entering the fourth quarter. What do they need to do to get back into this one?
Well, I think they need to do probably what they set out to do at the half, get the ball down low in the paint. They got opportunities, went to the line, but the big thing for Sterling in this third quarter was their inability to convert to the line. And the other side, it's the Sarah DeSink show, with her basically scoring any which way she can.
Well, with her on the bench right now with 4 fouls, you have to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And, you really got to put the points on. Like you said, Schultz, you got to get to the free throw line. You got to convert it to the free throw line. Sterling 8 of 16 from the free throw line tonight.
Satchel can't find an opening, going to dish it out to Sanchez. Hoffman thought about the shot. Rollison fouled.
That's going to be on Lexia Carr. That's her second.
Yeah, and you can see Haddon Township with the 12-point lead sitting back in that zone. They're giving them the three-point shot right there. They just want to collapse, not allow any easy baskets, and able to draw the foul right there.
There's the second attempt. Connects on the second. With Myra Wallace in her first points of the night.
Full court press now by Sterling. Hey, good job by Haddon Township to get out of it.
Not a good foul by Erica Hoffman. She should have just let her go.
Yeah, a lot of pressure right here. Nice job moving the ball up the floor diagonally. Picture perfect way to break the press. And they go to the line for the three-point opportunity.
Katie Burns going to be shooting 2. Or and 1, excuse me. Now Sterling's just going to have to run quick right now. Can't get the rebound. Sterling playing real physical though.
That is where they're going to take a little bit of time off the clock unless they get the real good opportunity. To be real patient with the big lead.
Good job by Satchel to tip that ball away.
Just not getting any bounces their way.
Yeah, here's what we've been seeing all night. They get into a little bit of trouble down low or inside, kick the ball back out, reset, give themselves another opportunity. And again, they're going to the line.
That foul was on Maya Rollison. It's going to be her first. Alexia Carr misses the first. Gwen Smith coming in now for Maya Rollison. Rebound by Hoffman. I think Sterling just needs to get on a little bit of a run right here.
They haven't been able to make a consistent run all night, really.
Short on the three-pointer. But there's Sanchez to connect.
Yeah, force the press right here.
Ooh, close one.
That ball may have been tipped.
Yeah, went one of the few times, and not even see a pass.
It's very rare that Erica Hoffman throws up an air ball from there. She's deadly from three-point range, but that ball must have been tipped.
Very few times that they've been able to get the ball down low to Anissa Sanchez.
They're going to be now. Haddon Township is going to be shooting 1 and 1. Katie Burns going to be at the line.
We're playing it 1 and 1.
Can't connect on that one.
Haddon Township doing a nice job getting back in transition right there.
There's Hoffman with the rebound. Smith trying to put it up, tips it around.
Again, great defense. Smith tried to go to the hole. Haddon Township defensively had position, forced her an off-balance shot, and get the rebound. Get their hands back on the ball to stall some more time off the clock here.
There's a travel on Haddon Township. Sterling going to look for that opening. Shankowitz, not sure how that one went in.
A little off bounce, but it went in.
Does a great job on defense.
Yeah, double teaming the ball right here. That's what you have to do.
And that might be on Gwen Smith. Got there a little bit too late. Now it's going to be on Anissa Sanchez. That's going to be her second, and that's going to put Haddon Township back in the line.
Collapsing down, double teaming, trapping the ball right here. Haddon Township with a good look. And what they're doing in that middle area, nice job, is when they get the ball, that's twice we've seen it, get the ball, hold on to it, and actually wait for the foul. They take that extra split second and getting rid of it. And two straight times they're able to draw the foul and get the one-on-one opportunity.
Haddon Township 6 of 10 from the line tonight.
Hoffman going to shoot the three. Rebound by Sanchez. She connects. One thing I'd like to point out is that Sarah DeSink is back in the game for the Hawks.
4 minutes left. They got to have her back in there.
Again, Erica Hoffman late getting over and commits the foul. And that's going to be the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
Very impressed with the way Haddon Township is breaking this press. I mean, moving the ball down the floor diagonally, always looking. And it seems like any girl who gets the ball knows where it's going before they get the ball in their hands.
What Sterling needs to do is they got to break. They can't seem to break past this double-digit barrier. The rebound there by Gwen Smith for the putback. Her first points of the evening, and it's an 11-point game in the press again. Tori Shinkowitz on the steal.
Good job by Tori Shinkowitz.
Now she wants the ball. Over to Gwen Smith. Gwen Smith drives up and good.
Two nice drives to the hole by Gwen Smith right there. See the opportunity off to the right side.
Erica Hoffman got to watch herself here.
Foul's obviously going to be on Tori Shinkowitz. Sterling now over the limit, so anything from here on out is going to be 2 free throws, and Shakar is going to go to the line. Coming into this game, 7 points a game, 7 rebounds, 6 points on the evening.
Sterling right now getting it to within 9. And as you said, Mr. Strauss, I think, the frustrating thing is Sterling goes on a little bit of a mini run, and it seems like Haddon Township responds.
That's what Sterling needed. As Haddon Township calls timeout.
They should card 2 of 9 from the line tonight, so if you have to figure if it's coming down to a foul shooting contest, and you need to foul to trying to get back into this game, that's one person you might want to foul.
Yeah, good timeout there by Coach Mulligan at Haddon Township. I mean, you're sensing that this is probably the most momentum, the biggest run, not a real big run, but haven't had a whole lot of runs by Sterling, but that they had in the second half.
The next game for the Lady Knights is going to be another big one. It will be on Thursday against Colonial Conference rival Haddonfield. That's going to be here at 7 p.m. So come out, come support. To watch the game here live. We'll have the call here for you.
It's a big week for Lady Knights basketball. Obviously, the game on Saturday against Shawnee, I think everybody was looking forward to. Group 4 team, very, very strong Group 4 team coming into the Castle, and they were not able to make the game only because of the weather. That would have been a good game. You have tonight's game, which is always a great game with Haddon Township, and then Haddonfield on Thursday night. So this string of really, really testing games for these Lady Knights.
Yeah, you look at Sterling, Haddonfield, Haddon Township, 3 teams in the Colonial Conference that year in, year out, no matter how many starters they lose, seniors they lose, they always seem to find a way to rebuild and get back in there and always be in the mix.
Let's see if Sterling can break that double-digit deficit here. They got outscored in that third quarter, 19-8. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay here.
Yeah, that's real good pressure by Anissa Sanchez out on Preziosi, out on the perimeter.
There's a rebound by Satchel. Tipped away. 2 Sterling girls fall on it, but there's Erica Hoffman. Can't get enough mustard on it.
Yeah, it looked like Haddon Township just got a little bit of the ball on the pass by Erica Hoffman. She wasn't able to get it out there.
Looking for the opening. They got good block. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Tough call right there on Anissa Sanchez. Let's take a look at it right here. Yeah, that's got a little bit of her elbow. But again, the refs have been calling that the whole night. And, you know, that's all you're going to ask for is consistency. And, you know, the way this game's been getting called, that's the call that's going to be made.
That was Sanchez's third foul.
Preziosi averaging 7 points per game. Freshman forward. 1 of 2 from the line for her. And it's a 10-point game again. Tell you what, a 3-point basket would really, really make this an interesting end to this game. Nice pass there from Tori Shinkwitz into Gwen Smith for the bucket.
I'll tell you what, Tori Shinkwitz is really coming off the bench and playing well in the second half.
6 points from Smith in this quarter have been 6 big points. And there's Perosi. No, excuse me, there's DeSink. Looks like that might have been the first shot she's missed all night.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot better job here with DeSink coming back in the game at the 5-minute mark. Doing a lot better job of defending her. There you see Gwen Smith batting the ball away, using her help defense to crash down and double team her, especially when she gets down low.
Sink 4 for 4 from the line tonight. 25 points on the evening.
Yeah, I mean, you're down by this much in a game like this. Sinkowitz goes for the 2-point shot with the foot on the line. This is where you really miss having that 3-point threat that Sterling hasn't had all night in an effort to come back.
2-pointer by Kassan Clements. Excuse me, Katie Burns. There's Smith with the basket.
Yeah, I talked about Sinkwitz playing well coming off bench. I'll add Gwen Smith to that, too. A couple of nice baskets, nice steal right there, playing good defense, driving to the hole.
The carry, actually, so that'll be a turnover for, I think that was DeSink on that last Haddon Township basket.
Now, this is where you got to set up for the 3 right here. Take it right away.
Sterling now in the double bonus. Fouls on Alexia Carr, her third.
Lisa Sanchez, 1 of 4 from the line tonight. 1 of 5.
Now Haddon Township just going to try to chew some clock out.
Yeah, they're almost putting Sterling in a position where they have to foul here, being down by 10 with 1:22 left. Of course, to cinch somebody, you don't want to foul.
I agree, Mr. Schultz, because it seems just like everything she puts up goes in. That's going to be, I believe that'll be an over-the-back call.
I think that's going to be on Carr.
Yeah, as
That's
you
her
said,
4th.
moving the ball around the perimeter, taking time off the clock, but Carr's somebody who, if she sees that opportunity, she's going to drive to the hole, and that's what she did right there.
2 shots for both teams from here on out as we are in the double bonus. And Gwen Smith, 8 points in this quarter. only averaging a point a game, so good contribution from Gwen Smith coming in off the bench.
Along with Jenna Scully also. Scully had herself a pretty good game for her. I believe she's at 8 points. There's the N1 call.
Well, we were saying they needed a three-point shot. You'll take it any way you can get it. You do it the old-fashioned way right here. As Anissa Sanchez has the opportunity to get the three-point play here going to the line.
Foul was on Kelly Roach. It's her third. And now you have a 6-point game with 66 seconds left to go in the fourth.
Yeah, and there's what comes in handy for Haddon Township, their ability to break the press, something they've been doing all night. Come to the half-court offense, move the ball around, having just about everybody touch the ball right there. Limited amount of dribbling.
A lot of passes, chewing clock.
So we have foul on Tori Schenkowitz.
Now that's, again, 42 seconds left, down by 6. You're forced to foul right there.
That's going to send Shakar to the line. Person you want to have at the line, as I mentioned earlier, 2 of 9 from the line, or excuse me, 2 of 7. Make it 2 of 8.
So tough to defend when they just work the ball around the perimeter, don't overhandle the ball, and I think in that opportunity, they get all 5 players get their hands on the ball.
Good opportunity.
Sterling's going to need a quick 3.
Sanchez.
Timeout.
Not over yet. We're down to a 4-point game, 30.5 to go. And you got to think from here on out, Sterling's just going to, if they can't get it past the half court, they're going to have to foul.
They're going to have to foul.
No question.
I think another thing, Sterling's got to get their perimeter shooters open. Try to get the ball out to either Gwen Smith, Erica Hoffman, Anissa Sanchez. A couple girls that have been doing a great job.
Yeah, the start things also, if you look at Tyra Satchel right here, they're going to have to get a steal, get a turnover off the inbound or get before they get the ball up the floor, and that's something that, we're saying it, but one thing among a lot of things that Haddon Township has done well tonight is break the press, and they do it with great ball movement, moving the ball down the floor diagonally, getting everybody involved, and more often than not, finishing with an easy layup down the other end.
Get the ball out of the Sink's hands here. If you're going to foul, that's the person you want to foul. Good foul there by Erica Hoffman. That's going to be her third, when it's going to send Alicia Carr to the line, who's been to the line 3 times tonight. 4 if you count the 3-point play, but she is 1 of 7 from the line in this quarter.
There's the rebound. Still got to score quick. And there it is. Call the timeout right now. We got ourselves a little bit of a game going on right here.
Anissa Sanchez on fire in this quarter. 11 points in this quarter alone. 15 seconds left to go.
And what they're doing here with this run that they've had late in this game is really getting the ball down low in the paint to Anissa Sanchez and Tyra Satchel, either one going up, getting the rebounds.
Right now, I think they got to put the ball in Anissa Sanchez's hand because she has the hot hand in this quarter. Right. 10 points in the quarter.
Go ahead, Jules.
We talk about all the different ways she can score, but boy, she has such great athletic ability and her ability to get up off her feet. She's got the soft hands, and right now in these last 2 minutes, she's just been dominating down low in the paint.
And you got to think, like it's going to come down to free throws, like we mentioned earlier. Sterling right now 11 for 22 from the line. 22 at this point. So you got to figure if you hit half of those 11, you have a lead and you're playing a totally different game.
And ironically, the thing that's been hurting Sterling, as we're saying, the free throws, that's what in these last 2 minutes has been hurting Haddon Township, their inability to convert free throws and put the game away.
Now, right now, do you try to get the steal or do you foul immediately?
Yeah, you first try for the steal. If you don't have it, you got to foul right there.
Only a second comes off the clock, but
that's a good play right there. You want to give yourself plenty of time here. And again, Haddon Township has really struggled in these last couple minutes going to the line.
Bella Preziosi going to go to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. 6 points on the evening.
Good foul right there. Get the rebound, plenty of time. Get the ball to the half-court line.
10 of 22. Good on her second, so a 3-point game. Both teams, ironically, around the same free throw percentage.
I'll tell you what.
Each team hitting 11 and missing around 22, 23.
We'll look back to that inbound opportunity. If you're Sterling, this is as good as you could get for an opportunity here. You at least wanted the opportunity to get your ball, your hands on the ball, bring it up the floor, and have the opportunity to tie. And that's what they have right here with a 3-point shot.
And who do you have taking the 3-point shot for Sterling? You got to look at Erica Hoffman.
I think at this point, you really don't have anybody who's been consistent tonight hitting the outside shot. It's basically whoever's open at this point, to be honest with you.
Frank likes Anissa Sanchez, who has...
She's got the hot hand in this quarter. She's got 10 points in this quarter. 11 points, excuse me. She's been the one that's been getting down low along Gwen Smith, but I think you put the ball in Anissa Sanchez's hands. She's got the experience in late game situations. In the best 3-point shooter on the team is Tyra, but Tyra not having herself too good of a game so far. So I think you either put it in Erica Hoffman with her senior leadership to try to put it in, or you either give it to Gwen Smith or Anissa Sanchez.
Yeah, you see the pick for Sanchez.
Air ball by Erica. And that's going to do it as Haddon Township is going to pull the upset of the number 3 ranked Sterling Lady Knights. They come out and hang on for a 52-49 victory.
Sterling with a nice run there in the last couple minutes, but too little, too late.
I think one thing that killed Sterling is their foul shots. They weren't able to convert on foul shots, and they weren't rebounding that much either.
Unofficially, 11 for 22 from the line tonight for Sterling, but again, Haddon Township 11 for 23 from the line. Down the stretch.
And Sterling really didn't get anything going down low in the paint, again, until those last 3 minutes of the game, with, of course, Anissa Sanchez dominating.
Don't want to take anything away from Haddon Township. I mean, they played themselves one great game, and just Sarah Distinct came in here, played like a monster, ended the game with 26 points. And that's basically, she took over the game for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, I think if you looked at the key, obviously, Sarah Distinct was their big offensive weapon. But another thing they did throughout the game was break the press. And I think that's something that in a couple years past, when Sterling has won the last 2 games in the last couple years, they weren't able to break the press. They did it tonight, worked the ball down the floor, moved the ball diagonally, and again, when they had to finish, they finished with the easy layups.
So Sterling going to fall 8-1 in the conference, 10-1 overall. Haddon Township going to move to 8-1 in the conference, 11-2 overall. That's going to do it here from Sterling High School. For Mr. Schulz, Mr. Strauss, Nick Dodd, CJ Hertz, thank you everyone. Go Knights and have a great night.